want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies. Both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond, to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere. From everywhere, all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Opa Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we are doing. You can't. Not in you cannot. Not in 1 trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not if you know what the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who were from their mother's womb, they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IP But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies. Brain to endure.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to some of you, depending on where you are. This evening, or this afternoon, or this morning, depending on where you are watching, I want to remind you that we are here to do a very, very important and a special exposition because consistency is the key. Consistency is the key in everything that we do. Consistency is the key. Just like I told you guys yesterday, last night, that there are our people who are being used in the coastal region. The Nigeria British oligarchy is actually trying to make sure that they segregate what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have put together. They have tried to penetrate the struggle. They could not. They have tried to destroy our men on ground. They could not. Of course, you know, they have tried in so many ways. Through Idu, through autopilot, they have tried. but they could not succeed. That is the reason why I am going to be bringing to you this evening the wish of the autopilot Idu on IPOB led by Mazen Namdekano. The wish of autopilot Idu led by Ekperima in Finland and Nelly of Ebu. I am going to be bringing to you what they wish IPOB, because what they wish IPOB is now backfiring them. It is now backfiring on them, and we are going to analyze their activities this evening. But before we go to analyze their activities, there is a very important message that I want you to, to pick up this evening. There is a very important message I would like you to pick up this evening. That message is for you to understand the reason why people like this. Let me bring to you the autopilot first, because we must build a background. Once we build a background, and we will engage, that you may be able to understand it. First of all, I want you to hear just 1 minute. There is a video I want to connect to. I want to connect to a video. Let us connect to a video. Because I want to use that video to build the background of exactly what is going on. Let us use the video to build a background of what is going on. If you are joining us, kindly share this video and invite other people to join. Share the video, invite others to join. Let me bring to you exactly what they wish IPOB, led by Mazen Namdekano. Because the evil that men do will always come back hunting them. The evil that man does will always come back hunting them. I want to bring in okay. Before we go there, just give me 1 moment. I could not have time to download those videos, so I am trying to share it from where it was played. So give me 1 moment. A bit tired. Now, let us do this. I am going to bring this, but I am not going to bring it to stay on the screen. It will be playing from the background. I want it to play from the background because those Janjaweed boys, we cannot bring their faces to the screen. They are not worth it. You know, those mosquitoes. We cannot bring them to those ranting all the time. So I want you to pay attention to this video so that when we go to the business of the day, you will then understand exactly what we are saying. Listen.
I am here to tell you the truth, and I will continue to tell you the truth. Let me welcome my brother, Akwarawa Sonny. Please go ahead as we open the floor. Thank you very much.
I salute you all. Barawantima. Sophia, and many others that are coming to join us.
I believe I am having
those that would not join us.
Very good signal, but let us proceed. Let us proceed.
I salute you all. We are here once again. Unity is a strong force that can be able to move mountains. And if you all decide to bring in emotions and sentiment, that means you are not ready to make any headway. Why are we here today? We are here today because the message must continue. We are not deterred by anything. We are not backing down on anything. So if you like, waver anyhow you like. For me, I am still standing tall. MNK is still behind bars. He's not out yet. So why will many of you start shivering already? When the enemy's drum is already drumming. Message. Let me give the room to another person because we are just starting. There we go.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much, my brother. Akwarawa Sonny. Sophia, are you here, my blood?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, I'm here, sir.
You, of course, you heard that voice.
Yeah, we can see you. Go ahead.
Did you hear that voice? Yes, I'm here, sir. And you, of course, you know who is the bingo that are saying, yes, I'm here, sir. Because they believe they couldn't share money well. They couldn't share money well, of course. Of course, you know you cannot destroy a relationship to build a relationship. That is what these people are trying to put together. They wanted to destroy IPOB led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in order to achieve IDU led by Oyibo, in order to achieve IDU led by Umuwanya Akata. That is exactly the problem that these people are having right now. Because They are, what they plan for IPOB is backfiring on them. It is backfiring on them. Of course, you have seen Ekberima in a shock mode. You have seen Ekberima in a very, very shock mode. He is in a very, very shock mode, which is actually trying to destroy him, eating him up. But we are bringing it to you very, very shortly. I know we are not having a very good signal to this evening, but we will try as much as we can to bring it to you. We are going to try as much as we can to bring it to you because it is very, very necessary that we understand exactly what the enemy, when they are firing a shot, we are going to be responding. When they are firing at each other, we are going to bring it back to you to show you that what we've been telling you all this while, all these weeks, months, that is been truth all along. Now, let me actually show you exactly who the people. I want you to look at them very well. Look at these people very well. I want to build a background on what they are doing because I'm not actually trying to analyze their video. I am trying to build a background because there is a very, very important exposition I want to make. When you look at them, you will find out that these are the mixed blood that I wrote in that topic. If you see what I wrote as our topic today, which states that this is a confirmation, just like in hinterland, some mixed Janjaweed blood from the coast are being used to sabotage the brotherly unity which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu established between our families in the hinter and the coastal region of Biafra land. The primary aim of this Janjaweed is to make sure that they segregate that unity, to make sure that they destroy that unity, because they know that that unity of the coast and the hinter are it is the biggest threat to the zoo. And that is why when these people gather, of course, Delilah of Ebu is a Janjaweed, is a Miss Blood. Of course, she's a Miss Blood. So the reason why they selected from different region in Biafra land, they selected from Ebonyi, just like I said before. They selected from Enugu, according to them, but they know those that are product of Usman Danfodio. That is the reason why they selected these, people who have the same mindset. From Ebonyi, which is Nelly. From Akwa Ibom, which is this one called Isimma. From Edo, which is the one called Owasofa. And the one who called himself Sonny. I don't know which area he come from. And from Anambra, the one they called, that is masking himself as a unite. So the way they have segregated all these people, picking them up from one places across Biafra land to make sure that they bring segregation, they bring disunity amongst these family members that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have woken up from their slumber. That is their primary plan. And of course, Tinubu is 100% involved in this. Tinubu is 100% involved in this. And that is the reason why you see Catriona Lang visiting Tinubu off and on, up and every time. because Tinubu is exactly whom they want to make the next mask wearer after 2 years. Tinubu is the only man that can fit the mask after 2 years of, being a president of this British oligarchy, British controlled state called Nigeria. That is the reason why you'll find all these mixed blood faces all over the place. There is the other one that is not showing her face, which is called the Delilah one of Biafra land. She is not showing her face. And now you come to their program, you will understand that segregation they planned in IPOB is exactly what they are receiving today. That disunity they plan to bring in IPOB is exactly what is right happening to them. Of course, we know there is also a manipulation behind it, because when you think about these things, money is the problem that is making these people. Money is the reason why these people are fighting. I know that so many of you who cannot even reason, you cannot reason physically, you cannot reason spiritually, you cannot reason emotionally, you cannot reason rationally, you cannot reason in all ramification. That is the reason why you might not be able to understand that the fight that these people are having among each other today is a fight of money. It is a fight of money. Now, they are beginning to eat themselves up like wild animals. They are beginning to eat themselves up like wild animals. They want to shift the power. Ever since Perima in Finland was calling the shots, making all the decisions, being their frontline media warrior, there is no, everything has been there. But immediately when they were not able to share the ESN money, they were not to be able to share the ESM money because we have exposed them to the truth. Now they are realizing that, some of these novices are now realizing that maybe Oyibo, the faceless woman, is now working maybe hand in hand with Berima in Finland. They are working with Berima in Finland. That now the Oyibo is now very closer to Berima in Finland. And now nearly have to fight. Berima in Finland is now going to the Isim Mili. Is now almost getting connected to the Isim Mili of the cabals. Of course, Nelly have to react. Now Nelly is placing her watchdog, which are those rats and mosquitoes all over the place that you can see, sending them to attack their media warrior or their media commander. Just like I've been telling you that Nelly Ofebu is going to become a Maradona. Nelly, I used to think that Berima in Finland is the Maradona, Nelly Ofebu is the C. Ronaldo. But right now, I am understanding that Nelly Ofebu is a Maradona, Berima is C. Ronaldo. When you keep the ball on the ground, Nelly Ofebu is a Maradona. That is the reason why Nelly Ofebu is now setting up her miscreant, her mosquitoes, to go and fight the criminal in Finland, because now they want to sideline him. He omepega anya kalia ndimwe, or he is now opening eyes more than the people who recruited him. Now he is making more money, more than the other criminals in the syndicate. Of course, they have to complain. Of course, they have to complain. Just like you see the woman, they say, the one who put lipstick that is not matching to her color. I don't know her name, and I don't care to know her name. The reason why I heard about her was Eberima was talking about her, complaining, crying that this woman is exposing him. You know, so that is the reason why. Let us start from here. There is something I want you to hear from this Umu Mosquito. When you're done hearing from this miscreant here, then we are going to go to the real deal. We will go to the real deal. Pay very good attention. While they are talking, you pay very good attention. I am not going to analyze this video because I don't analyze videos of Umu Mosquito.
Good evening, my brother. Brother Sonny, good evening. God bless you, sir. We must get our freedom, my people. We don't care. You understand? Anybody that want to sell his soul can sell. But we must get our freedom, because enough. So we cannot carry this money to heaven. So my people, please, my beautiful and handsome people, without you standing up for your right, nothing they happen. Nobody will give you freedom. Our brother says something. He said it has been Igbo affair. If not Bruna the Kanu, for real, we don't even know if these people exist. It's the truth, eh? I tell them the truth. They will not like it. For me, we don't even know if Igbo people exist or not. We are dwelling in our own world. We are in our own life. That side, we don't care. Whether anybody there around us, we not there. So our leader, where God will bless, where God will protect, now and make us evil year now. So it's an evil affair, we know, but it doesn't concern us. This one we must get on. Our leader have already started this. Freedom must come. So no matter how they beat around the bush, the freedom must come. Thank you, my people. I can see Dr. Toneni, our beautiful queen, the most beautiful woman in the whole wide world. Of Izu is here. Thank you, my God.
Guys, I can see I am having a very bad signal. What we are going to do, I think I have to get those videos hard copy.
Bless you. You are welcome. Thank you, my brother. Yeah.
Our signal is very, very bad. I don't know how I can continue.
Oh no, I just want.
I am going to end this program. Let me actually try to optimize. Let me try to optimize the signal. I want to optimize the
I want to welcome
signal,
everybody.
but
I'm
while
at
I
work,
am at
and
it,
that's why my camera will.
I want to stop this program, then we'll start it again. Stay put. Don't go anywhere.
Men are off, but we have to. Remain resilient, and then we have to do what